Hello and welcome again to Sifiso Tola Media. Let's take a listen at what transpired at a Johannesburg Magistrate Court where Jub Jub was a defendant. Over to the court.
From the defense that they would want to address the court on what they've decided pertaining to the case.
Morning, Your Worship. Your Worship, we have since requested federal particulars the state, and we proceeded to make further arrangements as to when will they comply with our request. So if the court will be amenable, we've agreed on certain dates which is subject to court's approval. Understandably, the state has indicated that they need to even consult with the witness as far as the federal particulars that we're requesting are concerned. So the date we're thinking of is either the 11th of December or 16th January. The court will guide us on such a date, and if the court finds everything in order. Thanks, Your Worship.
Your Worship, the problem that I've indicated to the defense pertaining to December is because in December most of the people go on holiday. So I'm not sure, I don't want to bind me for the 11th of December and I can't get the hold of the complainants. So I would suggest, Your Worship, if we can then postpone it to the 16th of January.
My understanding, unless I'm incorrect, is that the defense is proposing a provisional remand.
Yes.
So that on that stage, then we'll have to set a trial date. I don't see any problem if it's a provisional remand, but it's as soon as possible.
Your Worship, maybe I'm misunderstanding. I think the defense would be easy for the court to hear the defense out. But as I understand it, on the 16th of December or on the 11th of December, they will then, based on the outcome of the further particulars, decide whether they want to make representations. Maybe I'm misunderstanding of this.
That is correct, Your Worship. Without those further particulars, we are not able to proceed in the legal representation. So once we are finished with those further particulars, that's when we'll decide whether we still proceed to legal representation or abandon it. That's when now a decision will be made whether to send it to trial.
Am I correct that we are requesting a provisional remand, not a trial date?
Not a trial.
So hence I'm saying that the 11th of December, the state should have been in a position within a few days to follow.
It's fine.
And then we can decide. Because the longer it takes to secure a trial date, it's problematic. We might end up seeing ourselves in June, and I don't want that.
That's fine, Your Worship. I don't have an issue with that.
God bless.
Your Worship, may I please address the court?
Yes.
Your Worship, it came to my understanding from the investigating officer that some of the statements that's in the docket has been given to the press. I have also disclosed this to the defense attorney, and he has indicated to me that he's also aware of that. Your Worship, the state would ask the court to make an order that no one is allowed to give any statements in the docket to the press. It's not in the interest of justice, Your Worship. As the court pleads us.
Let's go, Your Worship, like my colleagues indicated. We're also in agreement. We don't see that it's fair that the leakage in the manner that it happened is very prejudicial, because everything out there contained in the statement is disclosed in a manner that it leaves our case naked. And it's very sad that what is quoted there, it says the police official, or reliable name from the police official, So we don't want to come up and say, let's investigate which police official is referred to. But yes, we agree with the state to say, if ever there's one who conducts himself or herself in such a manner, should they do so in the future? Such conduct should be met with serious consequences. But that's all also we're asking, and we are in agreement with the state.
Is the investigating officer present at court today?
I've asked him, Your Worship, I don't see him here.
The way I see it, it is coming across to me that the state as well as the defense are in a similar position, that they found themselves with this information having leaked. It would have been better if the investigating officer was here. Perhaps he could have given more clarity as to how then the information was leaked, because I believe both the state as well as the defense are well aware that when the matter is still pending, sub judice, this information should not be leaked as to who's going to testify, what is he going to say. That is really unheard of, and it is totally discouraged by this court, that if there's anybody in our midst today who have done that, it is condemned. And actually it is contemptuous to this court, because should that person be found out, then I'll have to do an inquiry for the person who have leaked that information of these proceedings that are sub judice, so that appropriate actions can be taken against the person. But with the lack of information on that regard, there's nothing that I can do to say. The state as well as the defense, they must work together to ensure that information regarding whose witnesses and what are they going to say in this court is still within this court's purview, that people are not having to have this unless at that point when it's supposed to be out there. For now, that is totally discouraged. Having said that, therefore, this matter is going to be remanded, remanded to the 11th of December. Mr. Maorohanye, your bail is extended. You are warned to be back at court on the 11th of December at 8:30. It's still a provisional remand, because there's further particulars being sought out by your legal representative, and as well as the state still need more time to consult with the witnesses. So I am of the view that I don't want any excuses from both parties that on the next court date, a trial date has to be set, because this matter has already been read. Investigation has been concluded, so there's no point in wasting the time. So you are warned for 8:30, 11th of December. Failure to appear, sir, you know a warrant of arrest may be authorized against you. Yes.
Thank you, Worship. Now, please be excused.
You can be excused.
Thank you.
Is there anything, sir?
Yes, Your Worship. The issue of the 11 is indicating some form of unavailability. Quite that. Take it to 16 January. I'm not sure if the court would want me to go into details.
You see now, this is priority. This is priorities. Can you indulge me now? I give to you, can indulge me and enlighten me. What is it that is now a matter of life and death that he cannot be at court on that date?
Yeah, it's I can't say it's a matter of life and death.
Yes, what is the valid reason then? Put it appropriately. What is the valid reason that he can't be at court?
Yeah, it's a person who is in the entertainment industry. So apparently they've organized a tour from the 2nd of December. And on that 11th of December, it'll be highly committed.
So is it
what is
within the
organized.
country or outside the country?
Within the
I
country.
think your council is that your council. Perhaps you need to engage your council because unless I find that there is a fair intrusion, this is a date that is pre-arranged as well.
Yeah, it's just a confirmation of his unavailability during this time.
2nd December to what date?
It says the 30th, so the whole of December. They'll be on tour. The contractual arrangement is that you'll be on tour from the 2nd of December.
So why did the defense from the onset, when you addressed me, you gave me that date? Are you telling me you have not yet consulted and confirmed that date with your doctor? Is that what you're saying?
I can't say that. I don't know how it's.
Because when you propose a date to me, you must have consulted. You see, you're giving me now wrong impressions. I'm not.
My apologies on
Because
that.
already now I've made an order, you see. I've made an order already. And I'm not inclined to changing my order.
I understand, Your Worship, but hence I believe we came up with an alternative date that was to cater for that. And also I think the state was
Should not
more
have
suitable.
been proposed from the onset. Should not have been proposed if you knew your client was not available. Should not have been proposed.
It's God bless you.
I'll leave it at that.
It's God
Your
bless
client is not available, a warrant of arrest will be authorized. And then you will have to sit your fingers with the rest.
you. It's God bless you, sir.
So the date stands 11 December, 8:30.
Please be excused, Your
Thank you
Worship.
for your all excuse and a good day.
You'll be excused.
Thank you.
That was Jub Jub. Wamaswita Manning. Yeah, the much I love. We are Jolana and presenter. He was in a magistrate court in Johannesburg, former Westgate court. So he was trying to move the date that was declared 11 December 2023 at 8:30. He said he will be on the tour. That's his lawyer talking on his behalf, but the magistrate or the judge, whoever it is who is in charge there, said now the order has been made. They were supposed to propose that before the trial or before the hearing, so they can accommodate him. So his lawyer was not clued up in that department. Otherwise, I think the judge she was a fair woman or a fair judge or magistrate, whatever the case might be. So, or is a prosecutor, I don't know. It's somebody who is in charge there, who's making orders. Anyway, so yeah, what do you say about Jub Jub? You think he is here for no reason, or do you think he did what he did and now the law must take its course? Please leave your comment below and subscribe to this channel, share it, like I said, comment, and check you in the next video. Cheers and bye bye.